two-letter thingy under my name means the realm that I'm from, because I'm on the fast track server. So after yourself, Curran. Fucking pig bastard. It's basically the realm I'm on, relative to the fast track server. So this is basically that I'm on the Tiamat NA server, on the fast track server. So okay, so Snowy Curran! What's up? I love that spec. Could you not do that shit, please? I don't like the Evil Dead pig things. They anger me quite a bit. Which is why I do that to their face and then I laugh. Oh, I have to collect tentacles from them. That makes everything different and even creepier. Well, at least I got that off, if nothing else. I haven't played Aion in a long time. I'm like level 25 or something. Yeah, I've been playing it like on and off, and honestly, it's probably been more off than on lately for the past like year or so. I started back in 2009, but I haven't really had a chance to... Is that motherfucker still here? Yep. Yeah, he is. F that. I will come back for it later. But it's gone through a lot of changes in the past, you know, since I've played it last. I mean, it went through a lot of changes since when I started playing it last, like a year or so ago. It had gone through a lot of changes, but this past patch, expansion, whatever the hell you want to call it, 4.8 kind of like revamped everything. I want to say if you played World of Warcraft, this was like the Cataclysm expansion for this sort of deal. The way it kind of just changed the way everything is. Like, they got rid of zones, they repurposed things, they revamped like the stigma system and all that kind of stuff. Like, they made massive changes to it, so I figured it was best for me to start fresh and kind of get a feel for what it was as a quote-unquote new player, because I effectively am. And I like it so far. I really, really like the changes that I've seen. You know, this class, you know, the Chanter felt a lot more fun. Especially at lower levels, it felt a lot more fun because you had access to more abilities, and those abilities actually made sense. There was a wide variety of abilities. It wasn't just, you know, my spammable combo 1 that I have on here and spammable combo 3 that I have on key bound to my third key. You know, it was actually, you know, you had reactives, you have, you know, I actually had the ranged ability right here, Infernal Blaze. It's actually its own skill now instead of part of a skill chain that you never used for anything because it required a melee ability before you could use the range. Like, it, you know, there was a more sensical progression of how shit worked. What is up here? What up, yo? Ferocious Tega, Snowy Curran. Sup? It feels fun to just, you know, flip out of flight mode and just gank somebody like that. And by somebody, I mean like an NPC, because I'm too much of a scrub to ever kill anybody. That's not a bot. Clearly. That's not the button I wanted to press. I do not want to murder the marmot. Nope. Peace. Just don't knock me out of flight. That's all I'm asking. Oh shit, I know where I am. Oh no! This is where asshole the elite undead thingy is. Fuck. This will be unpleasant if I don't land somewhere that is not going to involve my imminent demise. I kind of got burnt out from Astolarius. Yeah, I honestly haven't really played much of Astolarius at all in a long time. I got to like level 7 on the PvE server from fiddling with it. Still haven't really gone back to it. Again, IRL things have happened, which has made doing this stuff a little bit on the difficult side. Not necessarily, well, maybe not difficult, it's just, you know, I do have to prioritize certain things relative to other things, because things happen. Words. I know how to use them. Okay, marmot bones. Thank you. Get up. Geometry. Thank you. Thank you, geometry. I'm so pleased that you decided to obey me. Oh, that was a secondary way out of this marmot graveyard shitbag place. Got it. I understand now. Have I ever played Smite? No, I have not, but it looks kind of cool. I gotta admit, I'm a fan of something in which you play as a bunch of... And what I can appreciate by Smite is that it's not just, like, Greek gods. I see Greek gods, Roman gods, which are effectively the same thing, except for, like, two. Like, Egyptian gods, Norse gods, stuff like that. It's a bunch of, you know, a big mythological smackdown. You know, like, what was it? The ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny, but with mythological gods. It looks really cool. But I've never really played a MOBA before. Again, bad. So, and the thing about MOBAs that always has made me hesitant to play them, and especially play them with other real people, is that the skill cap is so high, and it's so, even like casually, there's really no such thing as a casual, you know, MOBA player. You have to devote a lot of time to learn particular classes, particular setups, and the other people that are on your team, whatever that team may be, they fully expect you to know all that you're supposed to know, and if you don't, it can get just really, like, hate-filled very quickly, and it just, you know, as stupid as it sounds, it can get, you know, it's intimidating. And as for mentioned, scrub, so... Okay, if you guys could, like, not fucking do that, I'd appreciate it. Could you fucking not? Thank you. Spamming all the buttons because I can. I know this technically isn't the best way to do this, but I want to make sure that I survive this. And now I can take the time to relax because, you know, I don't have 6 things wailing on me that are actually at a high enough level that they can kill me pretty quickly. Thank you. But by all means, thank you very much for your enthusiastic reception to my existence. I appreciate that. I'll, you know, return the favor forthwith. I could start a new character and help you. I mean, that's very sweet, and I appreciate the offer, but I have enough gamage-related stuff on my plate. I mean, as it is, there are too many games I want to play, there are too many MMOs, too many single-player games, there's too many things that I want to do, so I really do, you know, I'll put it on my to-do list, but it's something that I kind of want to, you know, I want to focus on, quote-unquote, beating the games that I've already started. I mean, you can't beat an MMO, I realize that, but I at least want to try to get to max level for once, considering that I've played this game on and off for years. And I would say the same, you know, and I'd be tempted to go back and play Final Fantasy XI again, which I actually just uninstalled yesterday, by the way. But that game is Jesus Christ, like even now that game can be a grind, you know, 10 or 11 years later, as easy, or at least as casually friendly as they have made it. You know, getting to max level in that game is going to be time consuming. And frankly, in a lot of cases, it's just kind of boring as hell, because the combat is just, it's an older style of combat, it's very slow. So, it wouldn't be very entertaining to watch. As it is, I'm not 100% certain this would be considered entertaining to watch. It just, hopefully, my bullshit commentary makes it somewhat interesting in some form or another. What the hell am I... Spriggle Raider! Thank you. I also like one of the changes that they've made, you know, in 4.8 when it came to Chanter gameplay, is that I actually have access to just more abilities. It's not, you know, all of my abilities are locked behind 2 main spammables that I have to make decisions for, and I can only use one at any given time. There are actually certain things that are dependent upon procs and, you know, that are actually damaging abilities. I have ranged abilities, you know. It's more enjoyable for me to play it. It feels more fast-paced than it did previously. Because before, the only proc that I really had was that stun proc that you're seeing right now. F yourself, sir. Can you go to standard so I can kind of, like, kill you? No. No, I would rather... The whole point I'm playing on the fast track server so that way I won't get ganked constantly. There's nothing quite like getting stream sniped over and over again to facilitate a fun time for all parties. Okay. But thank you for the offer, though. I appreciate it. Now, I need to kill more of these bad boys, right? There's a lot of shit that I need to kill over here. Like, that's a lot of fucking blue on my map, man. Do I still have to go here? Spriggles! I require you. Every time I look at Spriggles, for some reason my mind just automatically equates them to sprinkles, which doesn't make any sense. And because, you know, the words are not even remotely the same. This is going to be unfortunate. Okay. I'm missing, like, a critical skill here, and I can't think of what it is. That's, like, very important to my continued survival, and I'm not talking about the heal spell, which I know exists. Where the hell is it? Oh, I think I know what it is. Is it this one? The one that actually is a healing spell, I think? Is this the one? Yeah, okay, it's like a protection spell and a healing spell for when I get hit. I remember buttons! Yay! First time I think I've used that. Maybe ever, to be truthful. Because I suck. You're nice and fast, just one shot and it's done. Well, I appreciate it also being, you know, you being quick about it as well. Maybe at the end before I leave, I'll go to standard and I'll let you gank me for funsies. Because I don't incur any EXP loss from it, correct? So did I get all the questioners? No, I didn't. Damn it. Why do you guys insist on letting me murder you? I need these stupid jewel thingies, and then I will be on my way. I mean, I don't mind a good ganking here and there. God, I love the ability to actually be able to move when I play games. It's such a small thing that makes, you know, my life innumerably better. One, because I can actually shift so that way my ass doesn't constantly hurt. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a comfortable ass chair, but, you know, you're only supposed to be sitting on your ass for so long before it starts to get mad at that particular arrangement. Okay, good. Yay. Fantastic. Oh, F yourself, Squiggle Raider. I don't want anything from you. Just don't even mess with me. Life will be a lot easier for it, please. No, you lose nothing. You get like 3 or 4 AP. I just get like 3 or 4. You know, 3 or 4 AP is not bad. Like I said, before I leave, remind me. And I'll hop on the standard server so you can just gank me a few times over. That'll be a good riot. That'll be good time fun. Wait a minute, why do I not have... Was? Es los? There we go. Am I running in the right direction? I think so? Yep. Definitely the right direction. I see a lot of blue thingies. And they are in no way, shape, or form related to the Blue Man Group. I don't know why that was that was the go-to joke there, but there we are. Aw, Pentacle Shock. Sad. I hate losing one of those. After yourself, Petrahawks, I can see you over there, shaking that ass. Staring at me all sexy-like, with your complete lack of eye sockets. Hey, cool, something I'm fighting that's even level with me. That's something that hasn't happened in probably about 20 levels or so. Hits hard, though. That's a sign that that shit hits real hard. I need 6 million AP for my 2 full-star set, and I need 9.5 go, so I need usually about 100 times, and I'll be fine. Oh, that sounds like fun. So, remind me, what is EV again? My scrubbiness is showing. Nicki Minaj with Battle Quote. Shaking that ass. Is that what that's from? I could have sworn that was something that was from something else, like, you know, from when I was in high school, which was a good, 15 or so odd years ago. God, I'm old. I said, I know I see you shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. Please don't sue me. Get wrecked. And this is when I have the most fun in Aion when I'm questing, is that I have like 15 million things to just slaughter indiscriminately. With the most utter and reckless abandon. Nope. Buttons, how do they work? Cold Cyclone Spirit. Oh, hey, Mr. Ice Petrahawk, just kind of like chilling behind a tree. Getting your camo on. What's up? It's not a nickname, she's just known for her. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, nickname, okay. Alright, sense has been made now. Man, I remember when you had to farm for the Cyclone Spirits. Like, for the little books and shit so that you could actually learn to level these things. Aw, Pentacle Shock. Oh. I have 2-star gear set, weapon, everything 15. That's impressive. I mean, that's impressive that you can get that far with it, because it's, that's a grind. Did they add? I mean, is it still a thing in the game where you can still lose your item if you fail an enchant? Did they put that back in? I know they took it out at one point, but I wasn't sure if they put it back in with this update or not. Okay. Yup. I like spells. They're fun. Humble, I love her music, most don't. To be honest, I haven't really listened to most popular music in the last like 10 or 15 years, which I know makes me an old fogey. I was actually discussing with a coworker how I haven't actually made a point of being like, you know what, I want to turn on the radio and listen to some music since I was like 17, so it's been about 15 years. Excuse me, F yourself. What do you mean I don't have a proper target skill? It's right fucking there. Asshat. Let's put out the Hulk. It just goes down a number, but if it's higher than 10 you fail, then it will go back down to 10. Okay, so that's honestly, that's probably more fair than the way they had it originally, whereas if you fail in a chant, you can just lose the weapon entirely. You can just lose the item entirely, which was a, I imagine that made many people cry, because that is like hardcore shit. Remember the tribulations of people trying to get their full crafting on, like their max level crafting. You had to do you had to do some kind of quest, I think. And in order to get that, you needed basically like RNG on top of RNG on top of RNG to complete it. Because you had to get like it was like a gold level crafting item. But in order to get that, you had to create like 3 blue level crafting items, which required like, which in and of themselves created like 3 green level crafting items, all of which I think were basically procs. Like, you were never really guaranteed to make those, and I think, I don't know, it's been years, but I just remember hearing horror stories about it. And in a sadistic way, almost looking forward to it, because I was still in the Final Fantasy XI crafting mode, which was, you know, pain. Sup? And 4.9, if you use a Mega Stone, you won't go back to +10 if it fails. That's not, okay, that's not bad if you get... So there's insurance for people that want to spend the extra money to make sure that they don't drop back down. That's balanced. I can appreciate that. I like that spell. It makes me feel like I'm wielding a lightsaber of staffs. Excuse me. There we go. How many things do I need to kill? I need 1 cyclone shard. I need a horn, a horn, because I can English, I guess. Also, you're like in armor. That's pretty baller. I appreciate your fashion sense, Storm Spirit. And I will tell your next of kin how wonderfully you fought. The guy with the mech now wields the light sword. I can appreciate that. I can definitely appreciate that. Okay, give me that tricone horn. Please. Please. There we go. My voice is cracking like I'm in high school. Which, funnily enough, never actually happened when I was in high school, so I don't really know why I said that. I wish I could actually replicate that capability to just make the spell instant. Buffs! I remember I have them. God damn, that hits hard. I don't have many of these left to kill, so that is a plus. Then I just had to take the long-ass walk. Damn, these things actually... Well, I mean, they're above me in level, so... I've forgotten that, you know, things that are above you in level actually hit pretty damn hard. Oh, shit. Alright, that's cool. Again, tab charting in this game is pretty impressive for just how, like... I don't know where the hell it's going. But I guess I'm along for the ride, so I don't have much else to say in the regard. Ice Petrahawk, give me them horns, yo. Musical boss and her assistants, the chat. I don't know, you guys do more with that than I do. I just spout stupid bullshit and occasionally put in a sing-song voice that somehow manages to sound not horrible all of the time. Or at least some of the time. I don't know, how do you words? Wait a minute, is that like a legitimate thing? Like the mech unit, whatever the hell thing it is actually going away? Like they're not going to be mech riding units anymore? Is that a legitimate thing? Because if that's the case, I'm not going to have to try one really quick so I know what I'm missing. Please? So I guess that's not happening then? I am confused. You can't toy with my emotions like this. Don't aggro me. Don't aggro me, bro. The mech is horrible. You won't be missing anything. Okay, so... Yeah, but the only thing I'm missing is that I'm gonna be like a tiny little creature riding inside a big-ass mech. That's pretty cool in and of its... Excuse me. Whoa, okay. Did anybody see my eyebrows? My eyeballs? Like from the back of my head? That's pretty fun. Okay. So let's try that again. But yeah, the whole, like, having a mech seemed kind of weird. Especially in a game like this where, like, technology wasn't a main thing. Like, if this were a more steampunky game, like, I don't know, WildStar or, you know, just something else in which technology played a much bigger part, then it would make a lot more sense. But as it is, when I was just like, what? You can get a fucking mech? Like, you know, it kind of defeats... I don't know, it seemed out of place. Also, you guys weren't here before, were you? Like, I was 90% certain you guys just straight up did not exist when I walked through here like 15 seconds ago. So now I am confused. The whole gun class in general doesn't fit. Well, at least the gunner, gunslinger, whatever the hell it's called, at least they're not bad, you know what I mean? They can, you know what I mean? They seem interesting. I mean, they're kind of like, you know, more modernized archers, so to speak. You know what I mean? They're more about... Like, the thing that I thought interesting about the, I didn't tell you to fucking deselect, you bastard. But, the thing I appreciated about, I can't even think of the name now. The marksman class. Why can't I think of the... Why can't I names? What the hell? Because you have the rogue, and then they turn into the assassin, or alternately they turn into the pew-pew gun person. Or the arrow shooting person. I can't think of the word. Why can't I think of the word, brain? Why don't you work? But, you know, it just seemed like a more modernized version of them. Instead of using, you know, arrows and traps, they just use guns and just ridiculous damage output. You know. Again, I haven't played them in forever, but it seemed like they were all about the, kiting, whereas the gunners were more about, like, maybe just raw damage output. I don't really know. I don't know if the 5.0 patch exists in the classic sense. I hear, apparently the, I think Korea already has it, don't they? Haven't they already gotten the 5.0 patch out already? And they're just basically localizing it for us poor westernized scrubs. Canyon Tricos. Also, it's a good thing that they added a teleporter down here, because that is some balls. Okay, got the horns. All of these precious things that I cannot... Frickin'... That doesn't go anywhere, does it? No, it doesn't. Damn it. Don't fight me, don't fight me, don't fight me! Damn it. Oh, okay. That wasn't so bad. Dude. Cyclone Spirit, please. Go about your business. And then get the fuck out of it, please. If you could. I'd be most appreciative. Get out of the terrain, please. Get out of the... Nothing quite like getting hung up on a single freaking step. Nothing quite so life-affirming. Bye, Trico. Nice knowing you. My main character is a gunner. So, I mean, the gunners looked really cool. The mechs looked cool too, but they just didn't really seem to, like, make sense at all. In any way, shape, or form. And what doesn't really make sense to me is the fact that there's, you know, you have the Muse and then you have the Bard, which is like the, you know, the advanced class, but there was no alternative. I mean, I understand, you know, Muse, Bard, it kind of makes sense, but I was really amazed that there wasn't, you know, an option. It was just one or the other. Felt like maybe they were missing something, you know, missing a, what am I trying to say here? Words. They were missing an opportunity to do something really freaking cool. Quartz, Packer Hawk. Sup, dude?